Toes, how do you fuck this up? What?
Almost. Yeah, and then wobbled when it felt like crap.
The wrong way.
So I'll turn this shit off.
I should have just stayed like that.
Yeah, if you just chilled, see the automatic thing now, how your arms are coming back behind you already again.
Yeah.
So that's going to be what starts making you go steeper and roll.
Like, whoa.
Yeah.
Do a weird little.
So if you had have pulled your arms to this area here, then you would have just stayed on your back. You would have gone that way. Yeah. And then the belly flyers would be able to get over the top of you.
Yeah. Right.
Correction is pretty good, Justin. Yeah, that was a good exit. And now straight. Yeah, good. Boom.
Fucking nailed it.
And then you followed him.
And then I'm like, what's that?
Then you started following him over there.
And I'm like, where am I going?
Yeah, that's right. I started following him.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
And
no,
then
you're
I'm
not
like,
fucking leading.
Come back.
Sweet, so nice and stable there. I can see what you mean by 5 forward.
Yeah.
But then you start coming back up again, and it looks like you get in the right spot.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna.
Yep, this is good.
The
Nice
rest
and
of that
stable on your
jump
back.
felt
Really good.
way smoother than the last two. Oh.
Yeah, that was really good. Much better on the last two on your back. So watch.
I noticed a few times when like I was back and I was looking at it in the eyes, I felt like I was like fucking really
Going steep.
Going steep. Like I don't know if I was, but
Yeah, on this part here, when I think you started looking back. So you still have that tendency to start drifting to the left.
yeah.
So I was just really remembering to try it. Even if you try to sit rather than on this side, because you'll be on this side each time, sit on the other side of me.
Okay.
So get all the way over until I'm on your opposite shoulder.
Yeah.
That's
I remember you were telling me you were like pointing that way.
Yeah. And then I was like, fuck it. So I pivoted heaps, and then I saw us both like this heaps now.
And then we got steep.
Because this is the correct position you want to be for your back.
Yeah.
So you're down there, and then you approach towards the screen.
Fuck, we were.
If you
So
fall
that's
forward. This DZ there, jump run was coming this way.
yeah.
We got off and went like this. Sorry, we got off. We got off and went like.
That's so true.
Cool. So it looks like you're starting to see and feel the controls for faster and slower, at least a little bit.
Yeah.
Because here you can see your arms are a lot more narrow.
Yeah.
And then it starts shooting you off forwards compared to if you were like more wide in this wide position. See how the arms are a bit wider there?
Yeah. So maybe.
No, just where they are is fine.
Yep.
Just start figuring out the controls. If you're going too far forward, then widen them. If you're going too far back, then speed up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but way more stable, way more like not that you were unstable at all in the first couple anyway, but that was a lot more smooth. You weren't like didn't get any bits where there was wobbles.
Yeah, definitely. If I as long as I don't fuck up the exit,
So just think arms in front. Feel the wind rather than on the back of the hands.
Yep.
Feel the wind on the front of the hands.
What?
Cool. So you probably just straighten your legs too much without being on that right pitch.
Oh, okay.
So because you're high and you've gotten out and good heading, and then see you've straightened rather than getting out. No, just letting the torso drop more.
Okay, so wait for that to occur.
Yeah.
Then punch.
You can even not wait for it to occur. Like give it to it and make it occur.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, because you can see the difference in the line of the plane
Yep.
and the torso.
Sure.
So try to let that so the hips might go up a little bit more.
Yep.
And that way you're more on this.
Okay.
And then when it drops, just like if you're going to drop down a skate ramp or drop down anything, has its same sensation,
Okay.
and then the torso ends up like this.
So don't present the chest as much as that.
If you present the chest, just let
Okay.
yourself drop, and
Yep.
don't straighten it, because the chest maintains on this level,
Yep.
and then the legs straighten.
The
That's what
knees are-
shoots you that direction.
Okay, gotcha. So instead of it being so abrupt, just a bit smoother.
Yep, just smoother and just let it tip forward. You know the sensation of what it's meant to feel like when
Yeah.
you get it. So
Yeah,
don't
true.
think of trying to do something different already. Just go,
Yeah.
okay, that's the sensation I
Okay,
need.
Yeah.
So here, good. I think I was seeing your arms. There we go. There's the widen. That's what started slowing you down.
Yeah.
Because you started widening them. You can see we're losing distance now. You're actually coming down back at us.
Yeah.
And then now that you're closer,
Yeah.
I was saying this way, he's fucking this way. Yeah, so this head level, if you guys were doing two ways, this line is good.
Just closer.
That's what you want.
Sweet.
You don't want to have it so you're up here, and then that's the line.
Yeah.
And you can see here that it's easy for similar. If I start drawing, you can see where the horizon is.
Yeah.
So it's a bit easier when you're at a 45 from the horizon
Yeah.
for the back fly to come up. If the
Sure.
back fly is down here and it's less than a 45, it's
just go
harder to
back.
come up. Yeah,
Yeah.
most of the time what happens is you go this way,
Sure.
and you end up forward and the belly fly ends up behind.
Got it.
So same thing is if you're too far forward than this 45 and you're say down here, it's going to be easy for the back fly to come to you,
Yep.
but for you as the belly fly, it's going to be fucking hard to get down. That's probably what you've been finding
That's
as
right.
well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So rather than diving or anything like this, you almost want to just slow down but maintain your fall rate,
Sure.
and that way all you're doing is you're slowing your forwards movement down,
Yeah.
and that way they can more catch up. So you're more waiting for them to come to you
Sure.
rather than you having to dive to go to them.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you dive to go to them, you go like this and you put yourself down here
That's
more,
right, yeah.
and it just continues, the same shit keeps happening, you
Yeah,
know?
yeah.
So just sit there, just wait, let them come up, and it's like they all of a sudden get closer, and as they get closer, then gas on together.
Right. Okay.
So you can see here your general body position is sweet. So there's nothing wrong with the position, it's just feeling comfortable and able to fly and the controls and all that kind of shit.
Sure. Yeah.
So here, that's just a good standard one. You can see the arms are back, legs, shins are on the same. Arms aren't pushing on the wind, they're not pushing on the wind this way. That it's like if they had the horizon, not like the other horizon, you can see the fucking horizon. The arms are pretty much straight up and down
Right.
with the horizon.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're vertical. So now you have range. If you want to go faster, you can push them.
Yep.
If you want to go slower, you just push them this way more because the
Okay.
wind, we're traveling in this direction.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
So if you pull your arms there, you're creating more drag and surface area.
Yeah.
If you pull your arms here, you're bringing them the same as the torso and the legs, so it's going to flatten the whole body out.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
And that's what I reckon's happening. You're
I
trying to
think so.
trying to break
Yeah.
by pushing,
Yeah.
and that's picking you up.
So should I brake just by bringing them wider?
Yep.
Yeah.
Feel the wind on the top of the arm rather than underneath.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, sweet.
And if you're going to catch up here,
Yeah.
that's when you want to almost push on the wind. So you
Push my arms
kind of, like ever so slightly, because at the moment you're straight, ever
Yep.
so slightly. Go like that.
Wait, with my arms or my body?
Your body.
Okay, so more arch.
Yeah, and you can kind of do it, but you almost want to arch from the tail end,
Yeah.
so from the legs. But if you do that too much, you'll have what happened just on the footage, because you don't want to go like, say if you're doing this, you don't want to go like
Oh yeah.
this, and now yes.
I think they had a plan to shut down, but I didn't get shut down.
Okay, cool, sweet. If you do it too much, then that's going to make you go there as well.
That way.
Yeah, so it's just that little bit. You can see how because you didn't do that, there was no drag, so it shot you forward instead.
Yeah.
That's because you've just accelerated in that streamline.
Just fucking was on the gas.
Yeah. So anything in, pause that. Shit. Okay. Anything from this shape, doing this or this. This shape's probably going to make you go down this way more. This shape's probably going to make you go up that way more. Yeah. This one's going to shoot you there. So those are the three side profiles that can change your up and down. And then you have this profile with the body wide. It's going to slow down this direction, Yeah, and if you go narrow, it's going to speed you up along that same direction.
Yeah.
So, star jumps changes this.
Yeah.
Mr. Beans, rootin' changes that.
Gotcha. Do you want to swap this time,